Hi Stampers! Today I'm going to show you how to make this faux wood grain background. I'm using the Ahoy Matey Stamp set for my card and also the designer label punch, the 1 1/4 circle punch, and the 1-inch circle punch. And then for my boat I just used my Dauber and I applied some creamy caramel around the edges. But I'm going to show you how to make this background here, so let's get started. Here's another one I did. That's just the background. Alright, so what you're going to start with is your More Mustard cardstock. And you're going to use 4 color ink pads. You're going to use More Mustard, Close to Cocoa, Chocolate Chip, and Whisper White craft ink. These 3 are just the classic ink, and then this one's going to be the craft ink. So first you're going to take your More Mustard classic ink, and you're going to flip the ink pad over, and you're going to do the direct to paper technique. And what you're going to do is you're just going to drag that ink pad across your cardstock. And you're going to have to hold that cardstock in place or it's going to move when you drag your ink pad across that. And you can do however, heavy you want, light as you want. I'm using the More Mustard first. And then I'm going to use the Close to Cocoa classic ink. Same thing. I'm going to drag that across my cardstock. Okay. And then the chocolate chip, same thing. And then the last step is taking your craft white ink pad and doing the same thing as you did previously. I'm just going to drag this across my cardstock. Okay, now you're going to take a ruler and your black marker, and I like to space them about 3/4 of an inch apart for the wood planks. I'm going to use the little bit wider tip. I'm actually using the Stampin' Write journaling marker, and that's also double-ended, but I'm using the wider tipped end. Okay, so I'm just going to make my planks here with the black marker. I'm just going to position this ruler so it's about 3/4 of an inch apart. You can actually freehand this too if you want. Kind of give it more of a realistic wood plank look, I guess. Okay, so then once you got your lines drawn, I'm just going to go ahead and freehand the actual planks. And then after you do that, then you can just go back and add your nail holes. Pretty easy. That's it. Here's the finished one again. Alright Stampers, thanks for stopping by and we'll see you later. Bye!